Previously on Tales from the Basement.
Today's adventure will be taking place in Frostford, a small trading city nestled in the pine forests of the Verdance at the base of the World Spine Mountains. These two dwarves burst in through the front door, kind of clattering, wearing very dirty clothing. They're both covered in mud from head to toe. Og, who you assume to be the dwarf on the right, turns to the other dwarf. He said, "Gundon, you tell him." Gundon speaks up and he says, "Oh, it's horrifying. There are these monsters in the mines."
By the way, what was your name? I'm not sure I ever caught it.
My name is Clint Root Smasher.
I'm Aranis Oakenheel. My friends just call me Aaron.
I'm Kel. It's nice to meet you.
Solaris.
All right.
Go to the mine shaft.
Let's go to mines.
And then when you get there, you do see the mine shaft off away from the graveyard, built into the side of that cliff.
Now on to the next chapter.
My question as we enter into this mine shaft is, who here can see in the dark?
Me.
Me.
Grabs book just to double check.
I think Goliaths do not have dark vision.
I do not. I am so sorry. I got.
Do you not get dark vision? That's hilarious.
I don't think so.
Humans don't.
Usually it's like everyone has it except for one person.
Yeah, humans don't. And I don't think Goliaths do either.
I don't think so either. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing anything about that.
Nice. That's fun for me. Okay, so
Oh no.
I was genuinely tempted to get dark vision as a spell that you could get, and then I decided, nah, I'm not gonna need that.
I think I forgot to tell you that mine has wild magic and not draconic.
Oh.
So I have rules and
Okay.
tides of
yeah.
chaos.
That's
as well.
good.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fun.
That's
Okay.
going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I think I forgot to tell him
I was
that.
actually going to inquire before we walked in to you, actually. Is there anybody around the mine or towards the entrance? Is there like a welcoming area or a place to check in?
Welcome.
Someone I got.
Welcome to explore the mine.
Is there a shelter for a
Do not
receptionist?
cross.
So so you
Maybe
go
a
there.
children's mascot?
You don't see. Make a perception check. Make an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you. Why not?
Investigation. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
It's perception.
13 minus 1, that's 12.
I got 16.
11.
I have 9
Okay.
plus 0.
So you look around, all of you. As a group, you see sort of like an etched, carved doorway, like this large stone frame doorway, and it has these two wooden doors that are much newer than the frame of the doorway. They're both hanging open, and you do see like tons of footprints and like little wagon wheel tracks coming in and out of that open space. But inside, it's pitch black in there.
Someone's been here.
I mean, seeing as most of the dwarves work here, they have dark vision. They can
Sounds
see.
about right.
Some of us aren't that lucky.
Indeed.
Alright, I peer in and see if there's anything I can see.
Okay, you stick your head in and you squint into the darkness. Roll a perception check, please.
I'll also go ahead and look.
3!
That's very dark.
Seven
You need to
plus
stop
10.
rolling that.
You do
That's a
see.
7.
Oh yeah.
You both look in and you see that there's like a wet
Okay.
footprint, like from a boot from probably one of the doors
Just
leaving.
one.
You look in and you can see a little bit further. You notice some like small pile of kind of like shiny rocks like off to the side, hidden in shadow. But other than that, you can just barely see between 10 feet in.
I'd like to use my dancing lights cantrip.
Okay.
Smart. That's
Yeah,
much smarter than just looking into the darkness.
Yeah, so I create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches,
I did it
lanterns, or
too.
glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration, up to a minute. And my range is 120 feet.
Okay.
I can combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size, whichever I choose. Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Do we just want to have 4 light or 1 light for each of us, or?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. And then it says as a bonus action on my turn, I can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range.
And then how long does that last?
Up to a minute.
Up to a minute. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a cantrip.
Mine's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll just recast
Yeah, I can
it.
keep going.
Cool. So you all walk in and you cast that. For flavor, what do they look like? Are they like blue lights, purple lights, or whatever?
Mine are glowing orbs.
What color? White.
I'm feeling like purple.
Okay.
Nice.
So you all
Alright.
walk in. You reach your hand out, and this bright purplish glow kind of erupts out of these 4 glowing balls that spread
my.
themselves out and go to the 4 corners of the room. This is a large sort of entry hall. You see a pair of bunk beds in the corner where apparently the brothers tend to sleep. You do see piles of like ore and sifted out charcoal and not charcoal, but coal and other various elements that have been sifted through. You do see a minecart track that goes down, and then when you turn your head, you see this minecart track actually goes deep into this large opening, and that goes way deeper into the mountain. But that's about it for this room. It's just sort of like an entry hall where everyone stays. You do see an anvil and like a couple bellows that are glowing faintly from quickly abandoned work.
Is there a minecart on the minecart?
There is a minecart, yeah, just one.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, should we go down the minecart?
Let's get inside.
It's
I run to the minecart
Okay.
and I jump in the air and I just land in this minecart.
Make an athletics check.
One.
Into this.
This is gonna be awful. I have a -1.
Wait, what about your, wouldn't acrobatics also apply? Or could that apply?
I'll do acrobatics.
I
if
get
you
a
wanna
+1 for that.
I gotcha.
Okay. Whoosh.
5.
6.
So you jump, you kind of like bang your ankle as you go over, and you kind of tumble in a bit, but you do make it into the minecart. You're the first
And I
one
stick the landing.
in. Yes.
I hold up a piece of paper, it says 10. I read it in the dark.
No, my.
No, yeah, the orbs.
Belle's feeling a little competitive, so she's gonna try and do a flip into the cart.
Okay, so just so you know, it's very small.
Okay. I can't roll for that's a 13 because I have a +7.
Okay, so you manage to vault over your prone form in the cart and kind of land on top without like trampling, but you manage to get inside the space of the cart. There's
Awesome.
two of you very
Sup,
tightly packed. You're actually like on top of each other basically. It's not really
Like a sandwich.
exactly. It's not space for more than one person to actually be in like normally.
Unless you're dwarves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Belle is really small for an elf. She's like 5 foot nothing.
I'm 5'4" in mine, I think. I'm
6'2".
5'4".
Clint looks at this and he's just like, I don't think this is gonna work for me.
I do a backflip in the air for no actual reason. I'm not trying to get into the cart or anything. I just want to show off.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Roll acrobatics, please.
Roll acrobatics.
I'm gonna try to do
You're
that
gonna fall on
insane
your
for
face.
unison.
You're gonna fall on your face.
5.
Oh, that's
So +3, 8. It's a very
we said
mediocre.
Rest
acrobatics,
in
or
peace.
could I allow athletic?
I'm gonna go acrobatics. That's
Okay.
a backflip.
Yeah, that's gonna be an 8.
Yep,
Okay.
we've both rolled 8s.
You both managed to do a backflip enough to
Unison.
get over, but then you kind of both face plant. It's not pretty. Like you don't land
But
it.
it's simultaneous, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
Yeah,
good.
right.
So it's creative.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was shaming you.
As you
Clint, push the
I held
minecart.
my ankle in pain laughing.
I pushed the minecart down.
Okay,
Push
roll
it.
strength check, please. On
Oh,
that.
oh, that's funny. That's
I
funny.
was
Strength check. All right. Oh, that's a 1.
Ooh. Ooh.
13 of the night.
So you push it really
Rest
hard,
in
and
pepperoni.
your hands slip right off the greased sides of the cart immediately, and you end up like falling over a little bit and have to get back up. It's very awkward.
I attempt to stifle a chuckle.
Belle's not even attempting to do that. She's just laughing.
As you all are just like fumbling over each other in the entryway of this
so many
mine
bumps
shaft, I want whoever's closest, which is probably you,
Me.
because you're at the front of the mine cart, make a perception check really quick.
Oh gosh.
Okay, lights.
13 plus 2, 15.
You hear this sort of distant, just sort of like crunch like noise. It's like it's like the sound of something kind of rubbing on gravel maybe.
Okay, I would like to
At this point, I draw my bow and knock an arrow.
hold on. No, hold on. I would like to.
Sounds like a reasonable course of action to me.
Dancing
lights
lights
is
is a concentration.
Probably should have it open anyway since we're expecting to fight.
It's a cantrip. It's
Did I say open?
It is a
I don't know what I just
Yeah.
said. It didn't make any sense though.
Can I
IRL.
use my
I meant to say out.
Okay,
That's
can I
what it
use
was.
my Misty Step to teleport 30 feet towards
The sound?
the sound so
Yeah.
I can hear what it is?
Go ahead.
This can only end well.
Do I roll for it, I assume?
Well,
No,
do
no,
I
it's
just
a
do
move-
it?
it's
Do I
just
just
a
do
movement.
it?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
do it?
Yep.
You might have to mark a use spell.
You have to mark that you've used
you're
a
using
level 2
a level
spell.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a I'm gonna
Misty Step is a 1 use
I'm
per
just gonna-
short rest.
I'm just
If you're playing the
gonna
wagering rogue,
bubble
and
that in
yes,
like a
Misty
Scantron.
Step
Okay.
is default.
cool.
So
Nice.
you cast that in down the angle of the tunnel that you see. You go poof, and you disappear and appear down the end of the tunnel. As you do, all the lights disappear because it's concentration, and you just got away from everyone. So now everyone's back in the pitch darkness.
Guys, where are you?
including you.
Where are you?
And you're
you
standing
doing?
alone in the
Blind.
hallway, 30 feet away from everyone else.
I'm about to just start shooting my arrows.
I'm just gonna run towards her.
You hear a crunching noise in the silence.
I stand with my large companion.
What's your AC?
Which
What's
one?
Mine?
our
Yes.
My armor class?
Yeah.
13.
1 second. 1 second.
When the DM is saying 1 second, this isn't good.
Are you?
No.
Are you
run
like
towards the noise?
holding on to me
I
so I know
wanted to
you're
know
there?
what it was.
We're standing back to back.
I can do that.
Okay. As you're standing there, you feel this heavy object slam into your side. Take 3 bludgeoning damage, please. It's still in darkness. For everyone.
Where is that?
Are you okay
How do
over
I do
there? I
things?
thought I heard
Where
something.
do I take
So,
the damage?
With dark vision is slightly obscured for me, right?
Dark vision
yours is different
is,
than
yeah, it's like dim
so-
light is
Yeah,
what it is.
okay.
So you can see it's just dark.
Can I see what hit her? Because I ran towards her.
You have dark vision?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's right.
I don't know.
Ran down the hallway, and as you go, it's sort of like dim and it's dark ahead of you. But as you run up and get up to her, you see her standing there, kind of with her arms up in the air,
Oh, there it is.
and this
26.
And I
hulking
take
sort of
3?
Yes.
grotesque
Okay, fine. So I'll say 20.
humanoid shape in the darkness. As you squint at it, it comes into full view. It looks like this corpse just kind of standing there. It's got these bits of bone sort of
I was
exposed.
doing things.
What were you doing?
There's a corpse.
It just smacked you.
Oh, the corpse
It just
hit me?
punched you, yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So at this point in time, I want everyone to roll initiative if we're gonna do things because
I hear voices.
Yeah.
I'm.
Here's,
Kill
Oh,
him
you
with
have
Poison.
mine.
here's Poseidon's proof.
Poseidon's
Oh, that's.
How am I not rolling anything above a 10?
20!
Okay,
I
11.
wasted it!
Okay, hold on.
11 for Kel. But you were
That's
supposed to do it on
12.
the map.
I
So.
got a
Hold on to
12.
that.
Wait,
Yeah.
plus what?
Plus
What are we-
initiative bonus here is plus
1.
1.
I got a 13.
I've got 23.
Can you pass me my dice? Die?
I forgot they were supposed to do it on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried.
Okay.
I'll just say I got a 7.
I have 11.
13.
you just hold this.
Sorry.
Just give
You
me
don't
a
know
second.
me.
I'm trying to be patient.
Okay,
still
so
like a roll.
Clint, please.
Oh, what? I got a 7.
7. Cal
11.
and Solaris
13.
and Aaron.
23.
23.
I wasted a nat 20.
I can't
No.
roll above a 10.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
switch
a
up
line.
the dice. Try a different one.
Well,
I already
dice.
yeah, I already gave her one of mine.
Here, you wanna use this one.
At this point, I'm going to draw some things to get us.
oh,
Pictures.
Well, I will, with the power of editing, I will draw some things. Well, it looks like Aaron, you're up first. You hear the sort of sharp intake of pain down the hallway, and you see her sprint off down. You also have dark vision. You can see up ahead this hulking zombie-like figure standing next to Solaris down the hallway.
all right. Can I see it particularly well? Like enough to distinguish that it is taller
So
than her?
You're a
or-
wood elf and you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you can see it. It's kind of looming over her. It's not like terribly large. It's about 5-6 feet. It's just slightly taller than her.
All right, and is she like on the ground or something?
No, she's got smacked in the face. She's kind of like, oh, like
Okay.
standing there
My
All right,
in the
well,
darkness.
My beautiful face has been ruined.
all right,
My bride.
all right. Well, the first thing is I take a torch and I light it so that my very large friend can see as well.
The large farmer.
I keep wanting to call him Goliath, but but I keep forgetting that his name is Clint.
Clint
Goliath.
Eastwood. The
That,
gorilla
that,
song.
that actually was.
You know
The
that's
inspiration.
a person,
Yeah,
right?
I know, but I'm thinking of the song by the Gorillas.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I mean, I know that it's a...
This is what my life is like for the next year.
all right. So anyway, so you light up a torch.
Yes, and
So lighting a torch would be your action.
all right,
At 5th? Or, never mind.
and I just sort of plant it into the ground.
Okay. So then that illuminates this whole area. You do see about, I think, 30 feet or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you see all the way up to about here from
right.
planting on the ground to there. The full thing is illuminated well.
Just gonna.
I should say, you casting Misty Step is not doesn't break concentration, but it was like a minute duration. That's why it went
Yeah,
away.
that's fine.
So yeah.
Alright. So
All right, well that's me. That's my
Is
turn
that-
done, I
Is
think.
that your?
Um,
Is
That's
that a
his
bonus
action.
action? Would that count as a bonus action, lighting a torch?
Actually, well, you had to like get it out
Well,
and light
yeah.
it up and then put it in the ground. I was gonna say that would be a full action at least. But you still have your bonus action. You can still move if you want.
yeah, I'll move towards. Actually, no, I won't. I'm mostly ranged.
You could bonus action Hunter's Mark or something.
I could.
Oh no, I don't want to play your character for you. I need to stop that.
No, it's all good.
All right. Well, fortunately, I've forgotten what that does, so I'm just
So-
going to.
Hunter's Mark. Choose a
Probably should have
creature-
pulled the cards for that sooner.
Creature you see within range, you mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra
you need
1d6 of damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. You have advantage on any wisdom or check, or wisdom perception or survival check you make to find it.
I'll hold off on it.
All right. It is a first level spell, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it does last up to an hour and you can move it between targets, but
Okay.
it is a spell slot.
It's also concentration, so maintaining
So-
that.
Do you move at all, or do you need any further actions?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Next up, we have. This guy who comes stumbling out from the side tunnel into the light and
My
stumbles
other
around to you, seeing you as the first person nearest, will then attempt to swing at you as well.
Oh, great.
That's a net 20-ish.
Oh,
And
no.
then that's
Darn, he took the hot dice from
seven bludgeoning damage to you.
Are you okay?
Solaris, you're up.
I'm in pain.
Okay, I'll.
Solaris.
That's me.
Oh, sorry.
You're chilling.
I
I
had a
mean,
character named
if you wanna
Solaris.
You're
get
killing it.
like murdered, you're welcome to play me right now. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. What should I do? I don't have it anymore.
casting into the
I
darkness.
had to forget stuff.
How to make that reference? Hold on. I'm slipping into that accent accidentally.
No, it's just deeper into
I'd like to.
Exactly.
Method acting.
Once
Oh,
you're in,
that's a
you can't
bad
get out.
idea. That's a bad idea because then no one can see.
Yes, darkness.
No, I was gonna cast fog cloud, which would be cool for them because then they couldn't see me, but then we can't see. So I'm gonna hold off on that one.
And the whole archery thing is almost entirely reliant on sight.
So
You
is
know-
punching, to be honest.
This is fair. This is true.
Most attacks are reliant
I'm
on
just
sight.
gonna look at my life and think about what I'm gonna do with it.
This takes up one turn.
Decide your
Are
life.
they technically in a line?
No, well, I mean, if you were casting a line or making a line in this direction, yeah. But
In this moment, I decide
So
to go
if
back
I
to school.
hypothetically have something that's 5 feet wide and 100 feet long,
You
will
could
it
hit
kill them?
one or
Will it kill
depending on
my
what
Will it kill my
direction.
friends?
if you so it starts from you, right, and goes like this way or this way or this way or wherever.
But what I'm hearing is they're okay.
Yes.
If you cast it going.
goes
If you
that
cast it not towards us, yes.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna cast lightning bolt.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Um,
Which one?
The more experienced player is scared, so am I.
well, I have a stroke of lightning forming a 100 feet long and 5 foot wide. It blasts out in the direction that I choose.
Yep.
Each creature in the line must take a throw. So technically, if I do it like this way, couldn't just both
goes
of them
out
would have
from
to?
you.
It's
though.
from you.
It's
It's like
from
from your
me?
hand, so it has to go this way or this way. You can only hit one of them. That's all it.
I would
boils down
suggest
to.
not at the wall.
I'm gonna go to that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the one.
So what's the
that side.
spell saving throw for that? It has to make a saving throw.
They have to make a dexterity saving roll.
I rolled a net 20 again. I'm not joking.
Oh no!
So
The creature
it's
takes
half damage.
8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much
Yeah.
damage on a successful one.
It's a
So
third level
roll
spell.
roll
Oh, all right.
8d6.
I was like, oh no.
8d6s.
Yeah,
just
here's
the standard ones.
here's another.
Yeah. There's the-
Yeah,
There's
here,
3 more.
here's D6.
Roll them all on the
How many do I need? 8?
8.
Yeah,
cool.
so roll
roll them
that.
all in there so we can see it.
Alright.
It's a third level spell, so it makes sense that it's so much. I've cast that precisely once. Played a druid in a one shot.
Well-
5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 4, 3, 3.
Okay. And it's
Oh.
gonna have to.
So 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. So 20, 13? 13.
So 13 would be half damage.
yes.
Wait, 18, sorry.
18's half damage.
18 is half damage, yeah.
Yeah. So 36, but it's 18. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
There's like 3, 3, 4, 4,
Oh,
5,
yeah.
5, 6, 6.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
so-
good. Yeah, that's pretty high. Okay. So,
What up?
you blast it out and it shocks it, landing straight in the chest, almost knocking it back on its back, but it sort of just reels and howls at you for a moment.
Which ones belong to other people?
So this one's fried pretty hard across the
Technically
chest.
all of them.
Okay. So
Which
then,
ones are yours, bud? Did you
Kel.
give me one?
He has all
Sure.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up to this one, I guess,
Mhm.
and just start punching.
Go for it.
Awesome.
Okay.
This wasn't mine, I don't think.
It's all good.
You know that.
That was
Okay.
just on
Yeah,
there.
just
I don't know
okay,
where
well,
that-
it's fine. I'll just,
2. Okay.
Solid.
Plus 9.
Plus
I
9.
doubt that hits.
Nope.
And then,
Wait. You rolled a 9?
No, she rolled a 2.
I mean, I rolled a 2 plus
7.
7.
Natural
Yeah,
2,
yeah. That
modified
hits. That
9.
hits.
Oh, 9 hits.
It's a zombie. It's very low AC.
Okay. That's just 5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action hit him again. And that's 19 to hit.
Okay.
And that's a 10 damage.
Okay. 10 damage on the second
Nicely
hit.
done.
Very nice. You run up and just smack it twice. It also flails about, but it's still standing. After your turn.
Oh, there's another one? Another friend?
Clint's
you hear,
really slow.
You hear more groaning from the side corridors,
course we do.
and a third zombie comes out as well, but
He's
sort
a
of being
different
blocked by the other two zombies. He just kind of stands right behind him, kind of like moaning and flailing his arms a bit.
It looks weirdly like Eddie the Head from Iron
Right
Man.
after another one, you do see another one wander off
reminds me
down
of-
the hall and just sort of make its way downward.
So
towards the
off
wall.
topic, but it looks like the Scooby-Doo Zombie Islands. And I just imagine the song, it's terror time again. And they're like running through like the swamp. Sorry. Okay, continue.
All right. After seeing a little bit of this go down, and also hearing some damage being dealt,
Murder.
Clint pulls out his scimitar, but first points towards Solaris and is like, "Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay." Casting Healing Word as the bonus action.
Okay.
So that's 2 plus 1, or 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which
Plus 2.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
plus 2. So that's gonna be 4 HP healed to you. Then with the light coming from the Healing Word, the sickle starts to shine and a moonbeam appears
Always Moonbeam.
right on top of the zombie that just approached.
Moonbeam.
Moon
should've
prism
just kept it.
power!
Okay, Moonbeam right there. Got it.
I liked it when it was just chilling and being.
Okay, so when that zombie starts its turn again, it'll take that damage.
Oh wait, no, it's
Okay.
3.
So that takes the damage at the start of when it begins its turn in that space. So keep that in
Okay.
mind, but it'll be a while.
Alright.
Okay, after your turn, you continue to hear more shuffling footsteps. All this commotion seems to be bringing interest towards the group.